Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Logic Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively work against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch or Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Logic Dolphin on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, or pretty much any avenue. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spear Island are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch, and Sentinels of Earth Prime is in active development and will be released soon. You can find more information on those games at handelabra.com. I was off last week, and the week before that I celebrated my birthday. So it's actually been 3 weeks since we've been doing the one-shot thing. So we have to catch up. Just keep catching up. We're currently in the middle of what I believe to be like the greatest hits of each expansion, I guess. Because this was the Wrath of the Cosmos stuff. This is going to be Vengeance stuff. Mini Pack 4 stuff. And then I guess it would have been Oblivion, except, well, Oblivion I don't think had a one-shot yet. I was looking this up, and I forget when the first one-shot was, but it's somewhere, right? It's somewhere. I don't know what the cover looks like. Presumably Oblivion, right? Presumably Oblivion. Ah, yeah, the Ceaseless Rune. Sure, that's probably the first one, or maybe I missed the first one. I don't know. We're going back. This is the back issue that ended on April 17th, 2018, so we're still within the past 5 years. Listen up, you maggots. I've had enough of these so-called heroes getting in the way of our operations. We're going to run this one by the book, and we will not hesitate at the moment of truth. Each of you know what you have to do. Move out! This one-shot requires villains of the multiverse. Sorry, not Vengeance. This is Villains. Did I already do Vengeance? I already did Vengeance, didn't I? Now I have to scroll all the way back down. I guess it's not that far. Nope, this is when I was doing one-shots. This is when I was doing one-shots when I was not caught up on one-shots. Yeah, this was Vengeance. My bad. This is Villains. We're fighting against Advanced, Sergeant Steel, Biomancer, Ambuscade, Misinformation, and Operative versus Freedom 6 Tachyon, Grandpa Legacy, Termination Absolute Zero, Freedom 6 Bunker, and Freedom 6 Tempest and Freedom 6 Bunker in Magmaria, and these are advanced. Form up, team. First round tonight on me. First round tonight's on me. Let's do this by the book. Quick and brutal. I can't read. We're running out of time. Keep together, team. We can make this work. All right. Freedom 6 Tachyon has Fleet of Foot, Hypersonic Assault, Nimble Strike, Sucker Punch. Grandpa Legacy has Bolster Allies, Heroic Interception, Inspiring Presence, and Takedown. Termination Absolute Zero has Cold Snap, Impale, Isothermic Transducer, and Thermal Shockwave. Freedom 6 Tempest has Aquatic Correspondence, Grievous Hailstorm, Lightning Slash, and Reclaim from the Deep. And Freedom 6 Bunker, also known as Engine of War Bunker, also known as Fright Train Bunker, as Auxiliary Power Source, External Combustion, and 2 upgrade modes. We have a lot of AoE already, which is very exciting. Kind of inclined to do Heroic Interception with Legacy so that Absolute Zero could safely do Violent Shivers to get Cold Snap in play and to deal 3 cold damage at the start of his turn. Probably will do Grievous Hailstorm on Tempest's turn, External Combustion on Bunker's turn. You won't have the +1 from Inspiring Presence, but yeah. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Cards. So, Sergeant Steel, cards are revealed at the top of Sergeant Steel's deck until 2 agents are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Sergeant Steel's deck. Filter abilities are activated by this card and cards from Sergeant Steel's deck. At the end of Sergeant Steel's turn, the filter ability of the villain agent with the highest HP is activated. Then Sergeant Steel deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. The advanced rule, increased damage dealt by Sergeant Steel and agents by 1. So he has his own damage, but he will also activate filter abilities of agents. Agents tend to be bad. deal each target 2 fire damage, except Sergeant Steel and agents are immune to fire damage, but this does hit villains, which is cool. This recycles cards from Sergeant Steel's trash. This deals damage. This sometimes deals damage. This increases the next damage dealt by Sergeant Steel by 1,000,000. This destroys equipment cards, and also plays extra cards for free, even without being activated. That's rude. Increased damage dealt by this card by 2. But first time there's damage, he retaliates, so he's bad. And damage. Yep, they're all bad. Biomancer. Cards are revealed from the top of Biomancer's deck until 2 targets are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Biomancer's deck. The first damage dealt to Biomancer each turn is reduced by 2. At the end of Biomancer's turn, Biomancer and each Flesh Child regain 2 HP. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 5 or fewer villain targets in play, the top card of Biomancer's deck is played. That's the advanced rule. So, kind of innocuous, unless we leave him for last, and then he plays extra cards. So he starts with 2 targets, which tend to be Flesh Children. Or are Flesh Children, just flat out. There are no other targets in the deck. Ambuscade. At the start of the game, Ambuscade enters play Slaughterhouse Leader side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Ambuscade's deck until a Nemesis is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Ambuscade's deck. At the end of Ambuscade's turn, Ambuscade deals each target next to a snare 3 melee damage. If no damage is dealt this way, the top card of Ambuscade's deck is played. We also start the game off with 2 snares. Advanced at the start of the game, cards are revealed from the top of Ambuscade's deck. Until 2 snares are revealed and put into play, other revealed cards are shuffled back into Ambuscade's deck. We could just say discover 2 snares to use enhanced edition or definitive edition, definitive edition language. So we get a Nemesis and 2 snares. Misinformation. Cards are revealed from the top of Misinformation's deck until 2 ongoing cards, blah, 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 blah. At the end of Misinformation's turn, the top card of each hero deck is moved to the bottom of the deck. Advanced, reduced damage dealt by hero targets by 1. Oof. Oof. Which means that Hypersonic Assault doesn't work. Rude. And Operative, discover Iota Practitioner. End phase, Operative deals the hero target with the lowest HP 2 melee damage. Advance, when the Operative would be reduced to 0 or fewer HP, she is restored to 10 HP instead. This effect may occur only once per game. Okay. So, yeah, this is kind of rude. In-cap abilities. Sergeant Steel. At the start of each active villain's turn, that villain deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 projectile damage. Just slightly more damage. Biomancers. Increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. Ambuscades. The most fun one. An Ambuscade is incapacitated. Cards are revealed from the top of Ambuscade's deck until all Nemesis cards in the deck have been revealed. Whenever a Nemesis card is revealed this way, it is put into play. Then, Ambuscade's deck trash and non-Nemesis cards in play are removed from the game. Nemesis cards in this play area still act on Ambuscade's turn. When a Nemesis would leave this play area, it is removed from the game. So, kind of forcibly puts Nemesis in play even if Ambuscade's gone. And according to the letters page, this is actually Glamour's deck, because Ambuscade is but a smokescreen. Misinformation. At the end of Misinformation's turn, each player discards 1 card and draws 1 card. Which is actually fairly good, because, I mean, get rid of your worst card, draw a better card. Operatives in cap. Whenever a hero target would regain HP, that hero target only regains 1 HP instead. Okay. Let's go! We have Espion Agent. We have Bomb Specialist. Those are the 2 agents. Biomancer's 2 targets are Carbon Adept and Repliblade. Ambuscade's Nemesis is Raymanta. And 2 snares are Rigged Net, going next to Legacy. And Envenomed Bolts, going next to either Tempest or Absolute Zero. So play this next to the hero character card with the lowest HP. Whenever that hero's player plays a card, Ambuscade deals the hero character card next to this card 1 toxic damage. But in addition, we do have damage dealt to a snare. Damage each target next with snare 3 melee damage. This is Naturalist Nemesis, so it doesn't matter for Nemesis purposes. Probably don't want an absolute 0 though if we're gonna do like Violent Shiver stuff. We have Unshackled Destiny. World Improved. And an Iota Practitioner. And Sergeant Steele's play is Filter Strike Force. And it puts Infiltrationist into play and activates its filter ability, but that does nothing. And Bomb Specialist goes off. Alright, so let's see. Espion Agent. Sergeant Steele and agents are immune to damage dealt by non-hero targets. Filter ability is to discard the top card of a hero deck. If the discarded card is a one-shot, this card deals that hero character card 2 projectile damage. Bomb Specialist, we looked at... Sorry, no, we didn't. Whenever Sergeant Steele deals projectile damage, he also deals the same target 2 fire damage. And the filter ability, this card deals the 2 hero targets with the highest HP 2 projectile damage and 2 fire damage each. Infiltrationist, we looked at Carbon Adept. At the start of Biomancer's turn, destroy 2 hero ongoing cards. Repla Blade. At the start of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP X energy damage, where X equals the number of cards in Biomancer's trash. And Ray Manta, at the end of Ambuscade's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 energy damage and destroys 1 equipment card. There will be no components in this game because this is Omnitron's X's Nemesis. Although it could be, Omnitron 4. Misinformation, Unshackled Destiny. If damage would reduce a target to 0 or fewer HP, prevent that damage, then destroy this card. World Improved. Villain targets are immune to damage. At the end of a hero's turn, if no cards are played and no powers are used that turn, destroy this card. Okay. And then Iota Practitioner. The first time damage dealt by the operative reduces a target to 0 or fewer HP each turn the operative deals the hero target with the highest HP 5 melee damage. Those are all the rules in this game. It is a lot of reading. Infiltrationist played Individual Tactics, which played Battle Medic for hit point recovery. Also activate all filter icons that have not been activated this turn. Ah, cool. Yeah, so the doesn't really matter because there's no agents in the trash. Espion Agent, we're going to reveal the top card of hero deck. And if it's a one-shot, stuff happens. So who do we want to hit this with? Because, like, I guess Tachyon for bursts. We're probably skipping Tachyon's turn, most likely. Because, like, we want to play Heroic Interception to safely play Cold Snap. Like, I guess Reva's Hailstorm isn't actually going to do as much damage as we would like it to do. We could skip Tempest's turn instead, because we're not actually dealing damage on either of these two people's turns. We could instead play Fleet of Foot and then something else. And also this power is great, drawing cards. Yeah, I guess you could skip Tempest's turn. Wait to get Inspiring Presence before we start doing like Grievous Hailstorm stuff. Hello, Seamus. Welcome to Dolphin's Dive. Let's do Tachyon in case we discard a burst. We did. But then you take damage. Awkward. Lightning Reflexes. Fortitude. Onboard module installation. Chain Lightning. Maintenance unit. Okay. Fortitude is generally pretty good in team games. Onboard module to get a module is good. Chain Lightning for some damage to multiple important targets is good, and maintenance unit exists. Yeah. Just draw more cards. Good. Lightning Reflexes these two to get more bursts in the trash, but probably want to wait for Lightning Reflexes to actually do something. Just draw a card. Damage is not going to happen because villain targets are immune to damage. It's not often you get to talk in Dolphin's Dive as you're usually in bed. Well, this will be the last time you can do it because your daylight savings time is starting soon. Wow. Supersonic response. Superhuman durability. Super coolant blast. Super aquatic correspondence. And super recharge mode. Whoa. Oh, it already started. Oh, right, yeah. Duh, we talked about this. For some reason, I was thinking it was gonna happen right before Spirit Island Saturdays. I don't know why I thought that. Ignore me. Hashtag ignored. Mr. Facsimile. Alright, so I like the heroic interception. It doesn't make legacy immune to damage. But a lot of these things don't hit everything, right? Hey, rigged net. I forgot that rigged net was on legacy. We didn't actually read that out loud, but whenever the target next to this card would deal damage, prevent that damage. Oh no, we couldn't deal myself 3 melee damage. Oh no. We do have a power that we can hand off and a hit point. We could activate Violent Shivers in advance of Absolute Zero's turn. We could do that, like, actually instead of... I mean, we could do it, like, in subsequent turns. Just so Cold Snap does do the higher damage, but that Absolute Zero doesn't take as much damage. You're hoping a lot of the team villains will be getting solo decks in Definitive Edition. I wonder how they view Vengeance mode. Do they view it as a success or as a failure? I wonder how the inside minds work here, because there are parts of Vengeance that work well, and then there are other parts that don't work as well. So, Oh, we do know Greaser is getting... Alright, so there will be a team mode. Excellent. But, I don't know if it'll all be 1-to-1. And it could be that some get solo decks and some of the solo decked original guys get team decks instead. It could happen. Oh, Greaser's getting a solo deck. Well, never mind then. I can't understand what you're saying. I'm reading it the wrong way. So anyway. The other power is this one, to destroy an ongoing card by discarding a mode card. You wonder if Captain OSHA would be a hero or Snap and be a villain. We could destroy Rolled Improved just with a mode card. And that way Tempest doesn't skip his turn, but Tempest's turn is basically Grievous Hailstorm and the old 1 damage to many things, which doesn't really do that much. Something I do have to keep in mind is if I can't kill Carbon Adept, he's destroying 2 ongoing cards, which one could be Heroic Interception, because it's just going to go away anyway. If I'm playing Cold Snap, then I need to have a buffer for Cold Snap. I guess it could just be like, I don't know, Recharge mode. Just play Recharge mode and kind of pass, because like, this is doing 2 damage to everything, but if I have Inspiring Presence, it's 3 damage to everything. So I think I'm gonna just have Tachyon draw more cards, because have us draw cards, because this is one of the best powers in the game. Like, don't underestimate the power of card draw, because if you draw 1 million cards, then you have 1 million options, which means that to deal with threats, you have 1 million options. But if you don't draw cards, then you only have like 4 options until you discard, and then it's 3 options. Too many guns. And Tachyon now has an Envenomed Bolts, which we've already seen, and sucks. But it is Ambuscade dealing the damage. So that's at least, like, if we can stop him from dealing damage, or if Tachyon is immune to damage. Pretty good. Immune to damage. Immune with all the lab accidents and industry and deployment of giant robots without certification. You think they would go insane at some point. Okay, let's go ahead. We have isothermic. Let's get null point. Focused apertures is good. Let's get the cold snap out and start up this +2 damage thing. And if Legacy gives us power to absolute 0 next turn, then this will be a +4 damage thing, which is bonkers. Move one here. Move one ongoing card from Misinformation Trash into play. Move one ongoing card from one Hero Trash into play. Trash is empty. Yeah, that's not very effective. And we're each dealing ourselves 1 damage, except it's only Legacy taking the damage. You tried out Super Scientific Tachyon and Baccarat? Or Baccarat? 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 I can't remember if it's like a silent T or something. I do know it's referencing like a card game named Baccarat. To Google we go.
Baccarat.
Baccarat. Okay. We're all moving cards. Top card of each deck is moved to the bottom. Is there any reason that this would matter? We don't have any bottom decking here. I'm just gonna choose for me. HUD goggles, next evolution, field freeze, flash flood, turret mode. So like it matters in the sense of these are the cards I'm not gonna see for a while. Villain targets should not be immune to damage. Well, they're really resilience is good. Vicious Cyclone not as good in team mode. Operative deals damage, but nothing happened. And I could do this for 2 damage to everything, except actually Sergeant Steel and agents are immune to fire damage, right? Oh no, because I don't have the agent. Like I keep thinking this is the one that makes them immune to fire damage, but that's not the one. It's the Arsonator. So I can hit them. Yeah, I could just destroy Unshackled Destiny, as we're probably gonna kill an agent before one of us get killed. Oh wait, was I supposed to play recharge mode? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. I lost my man. Oh no. This card is immune to fire damage. Whenever a hero character card will be dealt damage, we discard a magma crystal to redirect that damage to anything. Sharpshooter's out. Highest HP is Tempest, so that doesn't do anything. Do that one. Boy, all the agents have shown up for fun and games. Alright, we don't have a +1 still, so I can't use Hypersonic Assault. Let's fleet of foot first. Or do I lightning reflexes and then fleet of foot in case I draw like HUD goggles? But I'm probably not gonna play light speed barrage if I draw it. It would only be the sonic vortex I would consider. I still don't have the +1, so I probably wouldn't play it still. Ha! Sonic Vortex. Speak of the devil. I have been dealt damage by Mr. Facsimile. But if I deal 2 damage, it's actually 1. And if you're dealt exactly 1, that redirects. There's no point in doing that. Blinding speed? I guess too many guns is bad. I mean, it's actually really bad if he's envenom bolting people and he like deals damage and then also deals 2 damage, 2 damage, and 2 damage. Oh my god. That's a pretty bad card, isn't it? Hey, it's light speed barrage as well. Some pretty good cards. This is why you draw cards, because in order to get good cards, you have to draw cards. Oh no! Okay, we're not immune to damage. Damage, but -1. Lowest hits highest. Well, this is +2, so not that one. Okay. But now it's Inspiring Presence. This negates the misinformation damage reduction. And then we can give the power to Absolute Zero. Unless Absolute Zero is going to take 1,000,000 damage here. We don't have equipment cards in play, right? We don't? Highest HP is a tie between Legacy and Absolute Zero. Ambuscade deals damage to targets next to snares, and he will deal that damage this time. He's not playing extra cards. I think it's fine. Just do utter mayhem with that Cold Snap. Cold Snap in Magmaria. Whoops. Whenever a villain character card or a nemesis card would be dealt damage, redirect that to the snare, or sorry, to the enticing target. No. You love this game, you look forward to the digital version of Earth Prime? Me too. Okay, Unshackled Destiny is going off because we didn't destroy it. And the first damage dealt to a villain or sorry, any damage dealt to a villain character card or nemesis will be redirected to the enticing target. So, my answer would probably just regain the hit points back before we're able to do it. So let's do this, even though it would be like 2 damage, I guess. Is it 2 or is it? No, it'd been 3 damage. But yeah. So then I can kill the enticing target. And there's no more redirects. I don't think there's retaliations. Because we don't have the sharpshooter, right? Or sorry, sharpshooter is there, but I was thinking about the mecha gunner. Mega gunner, not mecha. Mega! Mega! Can I get out of focus mode? No, I can't. But we are killing a lot of things. It turns out doing 5 damage to all non-hero targets is a pretty good effect, unless you're fighting the Dreamer. Okay, now I can get out of focus mode. Raymance is still alive, but we're gonna be doing Grievous Hailstorm and that will kill it. So I can do focused apertures for even more pluses. And I think I skipped the power. Actually, let's do this. Like I could, like this is only 1+1, but yeah. Have it been dealt fire damage? I could do Coolant Blast and deal 2 damage with it. Because I don't really want to use this power is the thing. And we do have Nemesis damage against Misinformation, so this is actually 3 damage to Misinformation. Sorry, actually it's 5 damage, isn't it? Yeah, it's 5. I will go ahead and deal 5 damage and not have +2 damage dealt to absolute 0. And from now on, we'll just have Legacy bounce power to absolute 0. At the end of Misinformation, this turn each hero destroys one of their equipment cards. Well, I'm kind of glad I didn't play an equipment card in the end. If no equipment cards are destroyed this way, destroy this card, and then stuff. Which I don't actually know. This was bugged before, I think. But I don't think the game's been updated since I reported this bug. And I know I've gotten responses about this. But the clause, then each player may move one card from their trash into their hand. I think it's kind of tied with when this card is destroyed. Alright, moving. HUD goggles, flying smash, glacial structure, localized hurricane, grenade launcher. Oh no, we get this now. Okay, cool. I will take fleet of foot. Yes. I will take heroic interception. I'll take onboard module. Sure, why not? Free cards. Okay. Ow. So I do remember that, like, you know what it was, I think? It's that villain ongoing cards were indestructible because of Fnatic being in the game and another target that said if Fnatic is in the game, villain cards are indestructible or something like that, or villain ongoing cards are indestructible. So the card was supposed to be destroyed like 3 times, and it was finally destroyed. It queued up 3 times of move cards from your trash into your hand. I think that's what it was, because I don't think the game's been updated since I reported the bug. I think the next update is just going to be when Earth Prime releases. I could do external combustion now. There's like no targets left. That's weird. I could wait until the next heroic interception. There might not be a next heroic interception. We might just be winning the game. Can just destroy an auto practitioner because why not? Or just envenomed bolts actually. That seems better. Auto practitioner like never goes off. Magma. The players may choose for one hero character card to be dealt 3 fire damage. If only I had my isothermic transducer in play. I'll hit you anyway. Because Absolute Zero having that is pretty good. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be that hero, right? Just any hero. Whenever hero character card will be dealt damage, a player may discard to redirect that damage. And increase damage dealt by Mecha Gunner. That's rude. Let's not do that one because Mecha Gunner's gonna do lots of damage with a retaliation, or we just do Hypersonic Assault and then it doesn't matter. Should have probably done Lightning Reflexes first this time. Or I could just do Pushing Limits now. That doesn't screw things up. Let's do Lightning Reflexes, Quick Insight. Okay. First burst. I could have destroyed Operative with Sucker Punch so that we skip the advanced rule. That's nifty. Stop the Mecha Gunner from dealing damage is fine. Except I did the wrong order. I'll discard it. Oh, it redirects to this card. I thought I could redirect it to a target of my choice. But I didn't read the cards, so I was foolish. Draw cards. Accelerated Assault, Heroic Interception number 2, Normal Shockwave. Probably will never be played because Cold Snap's doing too much damage. Blade of Foot number 3, 4, 3, 4. Twist of Flesh. Damage is actually being dealt because we couldn't get past your damage reduction. Answer would have definitely regained the hit points back if we had done the thing. Let's... Ooh, Takedown's pretty good, isn't it? And Biomancer will deal the damage. Crap. But the board's empty. Let's stop them from playing cards. MSK can't play cards. He also can't damage the guy next to a snare, and then he would try to play cards, except he can't play cards. So MSK's turn was null. And we're killing misinformation. So that's one down. We have this card back. More focused apertures. I feel like it's incredibly unlikely that the game's gonna last for much longer. Let's just do focused apertures. We've already hit Biomancer this round, so let's hit Biomancer. Field Freeze. Each player discards and draws. Yay! Nice thing about drawing millions of cards is that we have millions of options for discards. Oh yeah, misinformation being gone means we don't have a -1 anymore. That's really good. It actually means that order mattered when I did damage with Absolute Zero. I should have hit misinformation first. So if I lose the game because I did 1 less point of damage to the first 3 villains, well, that's the point where I lost. Alright, what am I destroying now? The other snare? The other snare is not actually doing anything. 1 damage, but reduced by 1. So I get rid of Iota Practitioner. I guess it does mean Ambuscade deals damage to Tempest, but that also stops him from playing a card, so that's actually fine. Sergeant Steel, can't play cards, can't deal damage. Alright. I will hit myself, thank you. Let's do this, then this. Then let's do Accelerated Assault first. Main reason is so that Hypersonic Assault actually hits Biomancer. We're also gonna kill Ambuscade, which means we're gonna get things into play. So let's hit everything else first, because we're gonna get Glamour. Which means that the first time I try to hit a Nemesis card, the damage is gonna redirect. I might not have thought this through. Wait, if Tachyon is in this game... Wait. If Tachyon is in this game, hero cards cannot redirect damage. Okay. Maybe I should have thought this through. So Absolute Zero cannot deal damage, and then Tempest can't deal damage, and then Absolute Zero still can't deal damage, and Tempest still can't deal damage. Cool. So much for our Violet Shivers. However, I have used up the redirect. I'm tempted to just Lightspeed Barrage Glamour. On the other hand, I just kill Operative and Biomancer and I win. And I mean, Operative gets Sucker Punch, except I don't have it. Biomancer's incap was increased damage dealt to hero targets by hero targets. I'll just get rid of Biomancer. So if I hadn't killed Ambuscade with a hypersonic assault, then Absolute Zero and Tempest could deal damage, and this game would be a little easier to wrap up. I mean, it's still easy. We do have the problem where Revolt's hitting each hero target for 2 lightning. That's actually kind of good that Absolute Zero can't deal damage because his damage is now redirecting. Just focus down Operative, I guess. None of us have damage dealing powers other than Absolute Zero and Tempest. So let's do Motivational Charge. And be Jerk Legacy. We won! No! Absolute Zero cannot deal damage. Discards for draws. I'm just clicking cards. Wait. Can I Stratospheric Glamour? Does that work? What? What? Where'd it go? Oh, I guess when a Nemesis would leave this play area is removed from the game. I mean, is there like, what it says put it on top of the villain deck? It says like remove the deck from the game. I mean, I accept. I accept these terms and conditions. A damage power? No, I have Gatling gun. I'm just gonna stop the environment from playing cards. There's no ongoing cards in play. I mean, there are ongoing cards in play. I don't want to destroy the ongoing cards that are in play. Can we win the game? I am answer no. Villains thwarted. All right, that was the nail biter. I wasn't sure if I was going to win that. All right. Next on the docket, the final round. Randomized start. Welcome back, faithful viewers! It's time for the final round. We're at the ultimate end of good old Earth itself. Who will win the game tonight? Will it be the worst roommate ever, his faithful bathrobe-clad companion, or the insufferable intern? Perhaps their struggle will be over before it even begins. There's only one way to find out. Press that big red new game button. Good luck. You'll need it. This one shot requires mini pack 1, mini pack 2, and mini pack 3. Sorry, it's not even mini pack 4. It's just mini pack showdown, I guess. Challenge Wagermaster versus Guys, Scholar, and Unity in the final wasteland. Okay, let's go. You're a weird one, but I bet you're at least interesting. I'll wager your life. That was a pretty cheesy line, and that's coming from me. Okay, what's today's win condition? Guys has blatant reference. I can do that to Total Beefcake Extreme. Scholar has Bring What You Need, 2 Grace Under Fires, and a Solid to Liquid. Unity has B-Bot, Construction Pylon, Platform Bot, and Powered Shockwave. So Wagermaster. Cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until 3 condition cards are revealed and put into play. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 2 or more face-down villain cards in play, Wagermaster flips. Condition cards and face-down villain cards are indestructible. At the end of the villain turn, X hero cards in play are returned to their player's hands, where X equals the number of face-down villain cards in play. Challenge, all fun and pain. Whenever a villain card is flipped face down, each hero target deals itself 1 psychic damage. So be careful about the conditions. If Wagermaster flips, when Wagermaster flips to the side, all condition cards are flipped face down. At the start of the villain turn, all face down villain cards are shuffled, then the first card is flipped face up and treated as if it had just been put into play. Condition cards are indestructible. If there are ever no face-down villain cards in play, Wagermaster flips. At the end of the villain turn, Wagermaster deals each non-villain target 2 energy damage. So on this side, face-down cards are not indestructible, so you can actually destroy those. But there is a card that is permanently indestructible. Permanently. This card is indestructible. Isn't that rude? Isn't it weird for a card to just say that it is itself indestructible? You know, I'm gonna mod a hero, and that hero is going to have an ongoing card that says, your hero and this card are indestructible. And then I will never lose the game. Yay. I guess I could still get incapacitated. Indestructible does not mean unable to be incapacitated. I'm trying to say incapacitatable. Unincapacitatable. Is that even a word? I don't know. All right. We lost the game, by the way. We lost the game. Or no, we didn't. Sorry. At the start of the villain turn. Okay, never mind. We have to flip cards face down, guys, because we're losing. I guess actually Unity could help with this. But you know, at the start of the villain turn, if there are more villain targets than hero targets, the heroes lose the game. All right, Unity, it's up to you to not have us lose the game. Not all he seems. Whenever Wagermaster would be dealt damage, prevent that damage and flip this card face down instead. If there are no cards in the villain deck, the heroes win the game. Yeah, I will never win this because the fact is, in order to get there, you have to get 2 copies of what you really know in play, unless you can somehow discard them, which is difficult. But this card is indestructible, and he's going to keep putting cards in your deck, and he's going to keep dealing damage. Cards in his deck, that is. Granted, when it's a hero card that's on top, it just goes away, but he will bloat his deck with cards that make him deal damage in play itself, basically. Okay. I can do that too. I can regain 1 hit point. I can destroy an equipment card and blah, 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 which will never work. So this is kind of bad. Because, like, the only... I could also use my base power, but I can always use my base power. I guess I could just play it, like, on the environment turn or something to use my base power. Yeah. So we're gonna get the Unity bots in play, and we don't lose the game immediately that way. Unless the environment plays New Jersey Devil. Actually, no, that doesn't kill platform bot. Okay. Some of them kill B-bot, but none of them will kill platform bot right away. Condition cards are indestructible, so they can never be removed from the game by Unforgiving Wasteland because they're not going to get destroyed. So I can't just get rid of the wagelings with that. So we kind of just have to either accept their existence or we flip him immediately, but I'm not really fond of the flip because he will still deal damage, and it's to each non-villain target 2 damage. So I think it's just going to be to accept that there will be wagelings this game. I could do total beefcake to not take damage. Do this to flip not only seams, which kind of sucks, but we can't actually damage him any other way. It does mean that we will be moving cards at the end of the villain turn. Hero cards in play return to the player's hands. Actually, that's really good for guys. I can get total beefcake back. I'm gonna draw cards. And then we are doing the self damage, but total beefcake redirects this. So we're okay to kill Wager Master until Who Are You Fighting enters play. In which case, if we could destroy him with an automatic effect, which we don't have in this game. Like Sucker Punch, we don't have Sucker Punch. I'm gonna bring what I need. Put 2 in my hand, 1 on the bottom of my deck. I want to keep moving. Flush to Iron means the wagelings will deal less damage until I can get Platform Bot into play. Or sorry, Stealth Bot. Stealth Bot means the wagelings don't do anything ever. Okay. Final Wasteland playing Horde Skunk Ape. That's okay. Because I can kill it. We're not losing the game because there are 4 hero targets. We can return golems to hand. That's cool. At the end of the villain turn, each hero target with an even amount of HP deals itself 3 psychic damage. If a hero is incapacitated this way, heroes lose the game. Whenever a villain card is flipped face down, Wager Master regains 3 HP. Okay. I'm gonna take Total Beefcake back because why not? Stealth Bot waiting room. This will hit Wager Master 2 times before I return it to my hand. That's 4 damage. And I could just like keep playing that, I guess. Super Ultra Kawaii! I don't think there's irreducible damage or damage reduction. I think Advanced Wager Master has damage reduction. I don't think non-advanced does. AFAIK. I want the flesh to iron. Do I keep moving for one, or do I just play it? If I keep moving for one, I can play Grace Under Fire. My Bring What You Need will keep the flesh to iron active. I don't need Mortal Form to energy yet. Or ever. I'm gonna keep the Keep Movings for Mortal Form to energy later. Let's do this. Don't dismiss anything. All the liquid can stay in the deck. This card doesn't do that much. That will deal 2 damage to multiple things, but I think I just skip. Hold on, before I commit to that, I guess I lose min if I hit rewind. But well, okay, I'll rewind if the thing comes out. There is a chance that Platform Bot dies to the New Jersey Devil. No, that's not 4 damage. I was thinking it was 4 damage, but I guess because that's 5 heroes. That damage scales with H. Okay, so Platform Bot is safe. Unforgiving Wasteland. Here it is. Damage is dealt based on conditions in play. And this will flip a face down card. That kills Platform Bot, but we're past the start of turn check, so... oh dear. We can't get a new golem into play. We don't have equipment cards. That sucks. Okay, I guess we're flipping face down cards. And also, we're not bringing the card back to hand, or did we? Oh no, we didn't, because it's the end of turn check for that one. Savage. Okay, we gotta flip Not All He Seems and kill the Wagelings. Best way to do that. That deals 4 damage. I don't think there's a reason to have Unforgiving Wasteland. Or just destroy it. Draw a card. Ongoing or condition cards are indestructible, so I can't destroy those. Gimmicky character can discard the ongoing cards that are bad. So if I keep moving from Mortal Form to energy and then I Grace Under Fire and Mortal Form to energy, I kill a Wageling. And then we're good. You're taking a lot of damage. Scholar isn't, but unfortunately without Stealth Bot, we're kind of losing the non-Scholar people. This is dealing... I guess that would have killed the Wagelings instead, but I'm fine skipping to draw more. Got an equipment card at least. That gets a Golem in play. So we're flipping this first, so stop Wager Master from regaining hit points on flips. Wagelings is back. Each player must destroy one of their things, which is just Scholar. I guess I get rid of Immortal Form, so I don't have to worry about, like, things. Alright, damage. Damage. Scholar has 6 times as many hit points as everyone else. Okay. Well, there's like no way to keep Unity alive, so... Gonna be the Scholar game. We could don't dismiss anything and hope that gets Unity something. I'm just gonna click top cards for everyone. Do this again, do this again, do this again! Keep guys alive. This can play a golem. Base power? No. I mean, I would regain 2 hit points and deal 2 damage, but I need cards. I'm gonna keep Flesh to Iron in the deck in case I lose my current Flesh to Iron somehow. And now I want to draw cards. Well, I did not get Stealth Bot. Rip Unity. I could hit Cryobot with that, I guess. Not gonna go back for that. Doesn't seem worth. Wait, hit points! Hit points! Hit points! Hit points! Hit points! Thank you, Cons Bunker. And, oh yeah, I'm that guy. And Mortal Form the Energy and Solid to Liquid. Wagelings number 2. We each must destroy things again. I think copying Solids to Liquid is still better. Or Flesh to Iron, rather. That card's face down again, that's fine. Cryobot will be hit. Cryobot retaliates. And then Unity dies, despite our best efforts. But guys is still alive. For a hot second. This is to keep, oh yeah, that guy in play, except it's gonna get destroyed anyway. But it was asking me if, oh, I can do this again. It was asking me if I wanted to, discard a card to keep it in play, except even if I did, it still says this at the start of the turn to destroy this card. I'm gonna do that too on Scholar. Remember when I said this card doesn't really do much? It did something! Let me see that, however, will never do anything ever again for the rest of this game. Keep that one in play. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Oh no, I lost my mint. We have no more mortal forms in the deck, unfortunately. What are the ones it's looking at? There are 3 elemental cards in the deck. Salt to liquid. Oh, 2 flesh to irons. Okay. I'll keep that in play to use Transmutive Recovery. Okay, we're still alive. What did Wager Master even play on his turn? Oh, he played the other... he played another thing that says destroy cards. Player may draw, player may play. Here with the lowest regains 2. Yes, that one.
You're just so damn punchable.
Hey, it went face down. I am fine with this card. And those cards aren't hitting me. All right, as long as we don't find the condition that says Wager Master's 0 HP loses the game, then we've won the game. And we won it the classic way by putting Wager Master to 0. Hey, another unanswerable question. Oh dear. Okay, so question is, how do we win the game? Get it out of the way. I don't have Mortal Form energy because I destroyed it. Oh no. Face under fire, 4 damage. I guess these things will kill off Wager Master for me. That's my takeaway. Whoops. Best card ever is good.
Yes, I'll take bruises for 600, please.
Best card ever.
Woo!
All right, we won. We did it the classic way. Okay, next one on the docket. We have Do Not Turn Off Your Computer. It was chaos. The massive cosmic powered exterminator cast a dark shadow over Megalopolis as it blasted the heroes with terrifying attacks. Civilians were everywhere, running for cover, in fear for their lives. The hero staggered under the sudden onslaught, and then just when all hope seemed lost, the giant robot stopped. Eternal seconds ticked past. A synthetic voice announced, "Restarting to install important updates." Young Legacy shouted, "Now's our chance. Blast that thing." Advanced Omnitron, Cosmic Omnitron versus Young Legacy, Freedom 6, Episode 0, that is, Tempest, and Blaze of Glory Ra? Setting Sun Ra? In Megalopolis. Power source unknown. Directive destroy. We fight for what's right. Gotta make that proud. Young Legacy has Danger Sense, Fortitude, Takedown, and the Legacy Ring. Episode 0 has Focused Apertures, Horfire, Isothermic Transducer, and Modular Realignment. Fnatic has Chastise, Divine Sacrifice, Final Dive, and Zealous Offense. Setting Sun Raw has Blazing Tornado, Fire Blast, Imbued Fire, and Scorched Earth. Cosmic Omnitron. Cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until 2 components are revealed and put in play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. At the start of the villain turn, if there are no components in play, Omnitron flips. At the end of the villain turn, the top card of the villain deck is played. Advanced, reduce damage dealt to devices by 1. On the flip side, at the start of the villain turn, if there are any components in play, flip Omnitron's villain character card. Whenever a drone enters play, play the top card of the villain deck. At the end of the villain turn, Omnitron deals the 2 hero targets with the highest HP 3 energy damage each. Advanced, increased damage dealt by devices by 1. So, unlike standard Omnitron, he doesn't flip every turn, and he starts with components. But like standard Omnitron, his advanced rules are basically reduce damage dealt 2 by 1 and increase damage dealt by 1. So, kind of standard there. Technological Singularity. Terraforming. Okay, there's still one more technological singularity, there's one more terraforming, and there's 2 disruptive flechettes. Or sedative flechettes. I forget which one it is here. Sedative flechettes. So ongoing cards are still dangerous, equipment cards are still dangerous. Environment card plays could be bad because they lead to Omnitron playing many cards with terraforming. We could do Takedown to stop Omnitron from playing cards. We certainly have enough damage to flip Omnitron, even with a -1, right? Probably not. I mean, actually, a base power legacy is 2 damage. Base power Episode 0 with Focused Apertures is 2 damage. That's 4. I can do irreducible damage with Fnatic for 5, and then base power will do 2 to put it at 7. So that does flip Omnitron. But then we have this damage happening, which is basically this damage, basically. Well, not this, but this one. So is it better or worse to do that? I don't know. Frontside Omnitron always plays 2 cards. Backside Omnitron plays anywhere between 1 and 17 cards. So I kind of wanted to take down to stop the 1 to 17 card plays, but sure, why not? Actually, the 3 damage to 2 targets is actually 4 damage to 2 targets with the +1 damage, so it's actually slightly worse. Field freeze. But the good news is all damage is redirected to Fnatic, so what could possibly go wrong? If I play an ongoing card, it's gonna get removed from the game with my base power. I could just do Blazing Tornado and do the same damage and not hit Raw. How about that? because my base power destroys an ongoing card and then removes it from the game, basically. Imbued Fire is also tempting, by the way, but it does make Absolute Zero less good. Plummeting Monorail is here. Actually, not bad because it hits Omnitron, right? 2 targets with the highest HP for 5 damage. Yep, that's definitely Omnitron. Okay. And this is also hitting Absolute Zero. If we were to hit Legacy instead, he would not take the damage with Danger Sense. We could definitely do that with Horfire, but that feels wrong. Do a preemptive Legacy Ring. Do a Fortitude. Legacy Ring is less likely to be destroyed than Fortitude is. The Fortitude will tank hits better. I'm gonna do Legacy Ring. I'm gonna gamble that the top card is Ongoing Destruction. To see, like, if there's a pattern where the top 2 cards were destroy all equipment cards and destroy all ongoing cards, then clearly the next card is Ongoing Card Destruction. Clearly. I shouldn't sniff at the plummeting monorail as much as I currently am because Omnitron could terraforming it to play extra cards. Alright, Absolute Zero, you're not going to do cold damage, I've decided. At least until the ongoing cards are destroyed. Megalopolis says damage to the Omnitron. I accept. Omnitron says destroy all environment cards. Okay, he did it. He did the thing. This is actually bad on this side. Okay, that's not a drone. That is a drone, so it plays millions of cards. Only one though. Oh, it was only 2 cards were destroyed. Right, so we only played 2 cards. Okay. It's not... It could have been worse. You could have played a drone that's chained a bunch of drones, and then a terminal card, and then a drone that chained a bunch of drones, and then the terminal card. It could have been so much worse. I'm going to take damage unless I play Fortitude, so I'm going to play Fortitude. Actually, I'm still taking damage because of the +1. My bad. Or fire with imbued fire, sure. Like, I'm basically speedrunning Omnitron because I don't want him to play the nasty cards. And the way to make him not play nasty cards when you can't manipulate decks is to kill him before he plays the nasty cards. Get rid of that assault drone. And Blazing Tornado is still better than base power right now. 3 damage to 1 target versus 2 damage to all non-hero targets. The latter only does more damage if there's more than 1 non-hero target. Fun fact. So all of the terraformings have been played, which means police backups not likely to get destroyed. Interpolation beam is back. We destroy interpolation beam with you? Nope. Do extra damage. I still only take 1 damage if I draw though, so that's fine. Drawing is very good. Don't just skip it because you're going to take a damage. Modular realignment for damage. I think I keep field freeze just because this is going to get destroyed anyway. Modular realignment deals me 4 damage, but deals Omnitron 6 damage. Speed run. Damage, damage, damage. Damage. Followed by damage. Impending casualty, but we'll win the game before it's an issue unless it gets destroyed or something. You could also just destroy it by discarding a card. Just in case, because it's very possible Omnitron plays 1,000,000 drones and we die. Adaptive Plating Subroutine is here. That was the thing that we saved the field freeze for. So the good news is we can get rid of it. Thought would be a mistake because then my base part would not deal damage. And then I field freeze to get rid of this. And I could also get rid of ongoing cards just to make this deal more damage. Game is over, so might as well. This was basically a speed run. I'm gonna finish with Divine Sacrifice for Flare. That could have been a lot worse. All right. We don't always play a 4th game. I kind of feel like it. Remember the Haymarket. Comrades, the day has finally come. Each of you has your own story, but each of you knows what it is to labor for an uncaring overseer. Now we face these bourgeois in battle. The corporate tyrants, the political puppets, the uncaring solicitors. For too long, we have been under their capitalist thumbs. I call on each of you to demonstrate energetically on the 1st of May for the class demands of the proletariat and for universal peace. That was my attempt at a Russian accent. How did I do? Badly? Badly. This one-shot requires Wrath of the Cosmos, Vengeance, and Villains of the Multiverse. It is proletariat, operative. I said all the wrong villains. Proletariat, operative, Bugbear, and Greaser versus Wraith, Naturalist, Legacy, and Captain Cosmic in the Court of Blood. We are army of the people. We swing hammer of the people. Fall before the people. The shadows strike as the wraith. Stand down, villain. All right. Wraith is starting with Grappling Hook, Inventory Barrage, Razor Ordnance, and Trust Fund. Naturalist is starting with Crafty Assault, Primal Charge, and 2 Shifter's Strengths. Legacy has 2 Bolster Allies on next evolution and a Takedown. Captain Cosmic has an energy bracer, harsh offense, unflagging animation, and wounding buffer. So Proletariat discovers 2 Proletariat. Whenever this card will be dealt non-psychic damage, redirect that damage to the clone card with the lowest HP. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. And cards named Proletariat say, at the start of Proletariat's turn, the Proletariat character card deals itself 1 psychic damage. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Operative we've seen earlier today. Bugbear. Discover Blood Scent. Damage dealt by Bugbear is increased by X, where X equals the number of incapacitated character cards. Whenever Bugbear deals damage, he regains HP equals to the amount of damage dealt. At the end of Bugbear's turn, Bugbear deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Then if Blood Scent is in Bugbear's play area, it is moved next to the hero target with the highest HP. And Blood Scent says, at the start of Bugbear's turn, Bugbear deals the target next to this card 3 melee damage unless one player discards 2 cards, then move this card to Bugbear's play area. So it doesn't start next to something, but it does move next to something. And then Greaser. Discover Living Paycheck and Impeccable Pompadour. Actually, it's not quite Discover Living Paycheck because it's also put in the play area of the hero target with the highest HP. Greaser's Nemesis is any hero character card in the same play area as the contract card. At the end of Greaser's turn, he deals each hero character card in the play area with the contract card 2 energy damage. It's weird that this says he, because normally it says this card, right? Or just Bugbear. At the end of Bugbear's turn, Bugbear deals damage. At the end of Greaser's turn, he deals damage. Why does it say he? Why does it say he? It says this card. Oh man, that's an inconsistency. That's an inconsistency. All right. So highest HP. So okay. So Living Paycheck is. This card is indestructible and cannot leave this play area until Greaser is incapacitated. If there are ever no active hero character cards in this play area, incapacitate Greaser. Basically just allows us to make Greaser be the last villain to kill, and then we win as long as there's another hero other than the Greaser Nemesis. And Impeccable Pompadour. This card is indestructible. Whenever this card is dealt damage while at over 0 HP, Greaser deals the source of that damage 2 melee damage. At the start of Greaser's turn, if this card has 0 or fewer HP, Greaser deals himself 3 psychic damage, then restore this card to 4 HP. Alright, and hero with the highest HP is Legacy, so that's Greaser's Nemesis. Bugbear's Nemesis is not here. Operatives is not. Proletariats is not. So we have the clones. We have Iota Practitioner. We have Blood Scent. We have Living Paycheck. Next to Legacy. Or technically in Legacy's play area. And we have Impeccable Pompadour. Proletariat is dealing himself damage. Doc Tusser. Damage. 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 And then damage. Okay. So Bugbear is going to be our first priority because if we don't take him out first and we incapacitate another villain, then he gets stronger. And Greaser's the last priority because we win as long as there's someone other than Legacy alive. Operative. Damage. And then damage. Naturalist. So this is base Naturalist, so I can search my deck or trash for forms. I don't get to become the Triceratops Gazelle. Gazelle, alligator, crocodile, whatever. I forget what the actual name is, but I'm not going to be that this game, nor do I need to be. But these cards... being able to destroy ongoing cards could be good. Get rid of Blood Scent permanently. So I might become the Gazelle so I could do that. I could also just be the Rhino and tank damage really well. I could also shift her strength to see what I draw off of that. Let's do that so I feel like I'm doing something. I get Natural Born Vigor. Formidable Rhinoceros is in my hand. And natural form's power. So I'm just gonna play the Rhinoceros. And then I use this power to draw 2 cards. Which is really good because card draw is powerful! We have Indomitable Force, and I could put Energy Bracer on Naturalist, so like damage basically can't happen. Feral Brawn is here, so that ongoing destruction would have been nice. Bugbear regained the HP that he lost, so we hit the wrong target with Wraith, unfortunately. You could just stop card plays. Generally, that's really powerful. Freezes the villains, all 4 of them. Sure. Damage increase. Freezer can't play cards. It's Legacy. Surprise. Captain Cosmic lets Energy Bracer the Naturalist then. And then look at my top card. It is Autonomous Blade. Sure. Wraith can sometimes deal damage outside a turn. Dynamic Siphon is good. At the start of the environment turn, discard deals each target other than itself damage. It's a pretty good turn for heroes to not take damage. 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 Actually, no damage. Lowest HP is being dealt damage. Okay, sure. Right. Smoke bombs. I guess actually grappling hook would have been better. Since I would like to hit Bugbear, but he has a -1. I'm still gonna hit Bugbear, but I could have done more damage to Bugbear. Thunbolt is here. Operative can't play cards. Deals damage to the Energy Bracer. Actually, she could kill constructs, in which case she might actually deal damage here. Alright, Indomitable Force. Damage is now redirected to Naturalist, and he has a -3 right now. We also have millions of cards now. Bugbear is going to deal 1 damage to Naturalist if I don't discard the 2 cards. And you are drawing cards for days, so I'm fine with Naturalist discarding, honestly. Let's keep the other Indomitable Force. I don't think Threatening Stomp is going to be needed. Let's get rid of Feral Fury, because I'm not the Croc. We've made progress. Takedown is gone. Cards can be played again. Let's just Fortitude. Let's get set up. Even though damage is currently redirected to Naturalist, I'm not going to be permanently redirecting damage to Naturalist anyway. User deals each hero target to play area with the contract card, except that's redirecting to Naturalist for 0! And this redirects for 0! Alright. Dynamic Siphon on who? I guess Wraith. Wraith is kind of the damage dealer right now. Kind of the downside of tanky Naturalist together with Legacy and Captain Cosmic. There's too many support heroes. Destroy a construct. Deal damage equal to the HP of the destroyed construct +1. Destroy Dynamic Siphon for 5 damage. I'm gonna save that. Angry Mob. gonna say yes for this turn, and I'm gonna walk away. I'll be right back. I'm back! I wanted to get another drink. You could have the Angry Mob hit the Dynamic Siphon, I guess, for Wraith to deal damage. I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's hold tab. And there were no vampires in play, so the card destroyed itself? Okay. Every man's strength? Oof. That deals damage. So, at the end of the environment's turn, a vampire with the highest HP deals the non-vampire target with the lowest HP 2 melee damage. If a vampire damages a character card this way, that target deals each non-vampire target 2 infernal damage and destroys this card. Okay. This is going to be yes for this turn. I'm just going to select Wraith for this turn as well. Okay. Grappling hook the barrel bronze. We can hit Bugbear more easily. I'm not worried about every man's strength right now. Auto Practitioner is in play, so she tries to deal damage but fails. Do it again, do it again, do it again! But now that Bugbear doesn't have the +1, Blood Scent doesn't actually deal damage, so I don't need to discard for that now. Yay! Bugbear damages the hair. Does not destroy a target if he damages the hair. And also Bugbear hits Bugbear, or sorry, Grazer hits Bugbear, so I'm happy with that. Except he regained HP. What? What? Oh, because he hit the hair and he... Okay, right. He regained the hit points from that. Okay, I was like, did that trigger off of... Did the Grazer's damage trigger the HP recovery? The answer is no. It was just ordered weird. Bolster allies. I could do next evolution. I'll do next evolution to try to set up for the next damage combo with lead from the front. Hair is back. Okay, kinetic neutralizer is here. Or sorry, impact neutralizer. At the start of Greaser's turn, this card deals the target with the highest HP in the play area with the contract card 5 sonic damage, then destroy 1 ongoing card in that play area. Okay. Whatever you say. There are no constructs in my trash. Could definitely try for constructs in the trash. That was not the one. Oh well. I'll get rid of Dynamic Siphon, I guess. Was not the card I thought it was. I thought it was Harsh Offense, but I played the wrong one. They kind of have similar art, just different direction of Captain Cosmic, I guess. Energy Bracer number 2. You tried for a super tanky Naturalist, but Main issue is we're down to our last Indomitable Force. Probably better to put on the Legacy if he does get lead from the front. Because then he can just be our pseudo stealth bot. Infecting an air, number 2, with no vampires. Environment is a non-entity. The third clone is out. Every man's strength is making this be +3, but that will be 2 damage, and that's fine. That should be for this turn, and this turn, and this turn. Micro targeting. Bugbear's almost gone. I didn't look at the in caps, so I'll check those out after I get a chance. Toxin Dart. Okay. So Proletariat's incap says, at the start of Proletariat's turn, shuffle the hero trash with the most cards into its associated deck. Not really terrible. It screws deck manipulations, and it screws with players like Tachyon and Luminary, but we don't have those. Operatives incap we looked at before. It says we regain only 1 hit point instead of any number of hit points. Bugbear's incap, at the start of Bugbear's turn, each villain target regains 1 HP. And Greaser's incap, at the end of Greaser's turn, the top card of the villain deck belonging to the villain character card with the lowest HP is played. So basically, they sort of get another turn, sort of, slightly, not really. Alright, let's do Smoke Bombs, I guess. I don't think it matters. Smoke Bombs will reduce it by 1, and then we redirect it with Indomitable Force. But that does destroy ongoings, does it? I don't know. That's destroy 2 hero ongoing cards in the same play area as a target dealt damage this way. Okay, no damage is dealt, so it didn't do it. That's fine. And now we are no longer tanky. But we can kill things with Crafty Assault. At least we can kill Bugbear before Bugbear's turn. I could do Natural Born Vigor and turn into the Crocodile. And kill him with the Crocodile instead. Save this for ongoing destruction down the road. Because otherwise I can't deal damage. Now let's get Natural Born Vigor. And let's go ahead and swap. Is it in my deck? Deadly Crocodile's in the deck. Okay, yeah. Cornered Beast. All right, let's see if we can draw the card that we want. Impromptu Invention. This is a good card. Superhuman Durability is not lead from the front. Oh well. Ow! I guess I never killed the impact neutralizer. Whoops. Okay. Bye, next evolution. Most cards in play. Whenever a card enters this play area, this card deals each hero target in this play area 1 fire damage. I'm just gonna put that on Cosmic because I don't really... I guess it could hit. Dynamic Siphon and that would be okay. I'm not gonna bother with that. Dynamic Siphon on Legacy could be interesting. Why not? The card didn't actually enter this play area. That's interesting. First time that target deals damage. Again, Wraith. Non-vampire targets cannot regain HP. Targets cannot deal radiant damage. Increase infernal damage by 1. Defensive formation is here. So is that reducing by the number of proletariats? Yeah. Okay, let's get utility belt. Because I have stun bolt. So I can do 2 powers. Interestingly, Proletariat character card is actually just taking itself out. I'm kind of just going to ignore it and kill Operative now. Damage, except no damage is being dealt because we didn't actually... We did Stun Bolt. Yeah, so we did Stun Bolt to use. You're not actually dealing the damage you thought you were going to deal. But Smoke Bomb saves this. So that's cool. Interestingly, if operative is incapped, then I only regain 1 hit point. Then I don't regain 4 hit points, so I can actually do that. That's cool. Weird edge case on that card. Let's do this. Increase damage dealt there. Activate that effect. Don't draw cards. That should just now kill you with Deadly Crocodile. And then I can swap to the Gazelle to destroy ongoing cards. Do I even care? I guess defensive formation is actually annoying. Okay. Let's get the Gazelle. And then that's HP recovery. Is there an order here? Why is there an order here? It's something... Oh, because you can't actually regain the hit points. Okay. I don't know why there's an order, but... I guess it could trigger an effect that could destroy Unhallowed Halls theoretically someday, but that's not the case here. I don't think it's ever the case. TBH. Is the card gone? No, it's still here. It's gonna destroy another ongoing card. Okay. Super even durability. Thank you. You did a thing. Naturalist. Okay. I wanted to do this to get constructs in the trash, but I do have a dynamic siphon there. Defensive formation. Defensive formation is currently targeting. Actually, I can't actually hit the parent proletariat. I have to kill the other guys first. That's annoying. Let's do destructive response. Ow. Ow. Angry mob. Where are the vampires? Top 5 cards had no vampires in them. Unity is not active in this game. That does make the angry mob not actually deal damage, but we probably don't need it. The 13 damage dealt to Greaser has been done by clones, and that is so hilarious to me. So now, because I can only regain 1 hit point, I can say yes to this. And because, well, actually, I didn't even regain any hit points because Unhallowed Halls, never mind. But if it weren't for Unhallowed Halls, then I would have regained only 1, and I would not have regained 4, which means that the card would not have been destroyed. And that is cool. I am destroying 2 ongoing cards. And I'm gonna go back to being the Croc. Not the most damage ever. Hit points don't regain. And we can finish off Proletariat with a Thok. Or not Proletariat, Greaser. Normally he's the last priority, but it's kind of amusing that Proletariat's just killing himself. This does mean Proletariat plays an extra card. But it does mean that Greaser's not hitting Legacy, and I'm okay with that too. Clones are put into play! And they're just gonna make Proletariat hit himself harder. So many clones. It's getting quite dangerous here. I didn't do Harsh Offense. I can't actually hit the main Proletariat card. I could hit Radioactivist. I gotta hit Doc Tusser. I'm still banking on lead from the front to save me, because I really need to be saved in this game. I might lose. Angry Mob is not doing damage. Not such an angry mob now, is it? We could destroy unhallowed halls. Make this more interesting, I guess. So we can actually gain hit points. It's a vampire! Which means that infecting an area is actually trying to do something. Oh no! What is that energy bracer on? Naturalist? Oh no! Cosmic Crest. Oh no! Since we did get rid of unhallowed halls, this is dealing 0 damage again. All right, proletariats slowly beating up their own boss. Hermetic. Hermetic? Hermetic? We have no damage reductions here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, 0. Oh no. 0. 0. 0. 0. Oh no. Those actually kill us. Not us, it kills that. Apparently the proletariats just kill proletariats, so I'm not worried. I could just, yeah, I just kill you because we have 2 of these. Okay, no more damage is dealt. And you thought I was worried. Infrared eyepiece to stop proletariat from playing a bad card. Damage or not damage, because this is being played off of Greaser's turn, so we might as well have him not deal damage. And I don't know, kill Doc Tusser. We now win at the start of Proletariat's turn, and I'm okay with that. We could accelerate it by killing all the other Proletariats, or we could just have a relaxing finish. I regained the hit point. Go me. Alright, relaxing finish. Go. I am now the Rhino again. Inspiring presence. Oh no, it's Victor. If Tempest is active in this game, what happens? Increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. Okay. Okay. Angry mob! Dowager Elona. Thank you. You killed the radioactivist for me. How nice of you. 0 damage. And then we win the game because the proletariats just kill their boss. We damaged proletariat character card 0 times this game. He killed himself. He overexerted himself. But that's it. We won. Now, did we do a rewind? He did a rewind in one of the games. So technically one of those is a near mint. If it were live, it was this one. Because I needed Bunker to play a sacrificial ongoing card. Yeah. But we did 4 one-shots this week. That's more than I normally do. I normally do 3. 3 is usually my limit. But we did 4 this week. So what's next is Ultimate Deadline, the back issue that ended on May 15th, 2018. It's not going to happen next week, though, because next week is the first week of April, which means it will be the monthly Oblivion match. Be sure to check that out next week. Also, check out the other streams we have on this channel. Every Friday at 4 p.m. is Luck of the Seamus with Seamus the Hug Monster. I believe he has canceled it for this week because of health issues, but check it next week if you want. Also, Saturdays at 1 p.m. is Spirit Island Saturdays with usually myself and usually Seamus. And Tuesdays at 7 p.m. is Handelabra Live with John, who has been demoing Sentinels of Earth Prime as it is in soon-to-be-released status. So check that out if you want to see previews of Sentinels of Earth Prime. Handelabra products include Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island, all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch. Sentinels of Earth Prime is in active development and will be released soon. And you can find more information on those games at handelabra.com. Be sure to check out our live streams at twitch.tv/handelabragames or our social media on YouTube or Facebook at Handelabra. Follow me at twitch.tv/logicdolphin for some personal streams. I have streamed a little more lately the past couple weeks, but it's probably not going to keep up until the end of the spring semester because of how busy I've been. I believe that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next week for the Oblivion match. Have a good night.